Hi, welcome back to Outdoor Gear and Skills. I hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving. I did. We kind of changed some things up. Instead of doing turkey, we did tri-tip last night. It was our first time cooking it, searing it, cooking on the barbecue. It turned out really well, so I think we're going to keep after that. But I just kind of woke up this morning and I came out into my garage, and this room here is kind of an extra spot beyond the single car garage that we have, and so we just have some storage in here. These right here are shelving that we got at Costco last year when we moved back into the house, and they're really sturdy. They were about $200 each. We've got two of them running the length here, and I put up this cabinet right here. It was just a cabinet that we had out in our studio, just so I can put stuff in, like all my different bottles of glue and gun cleaners and bike parts and all that kind of thing. And so I've got that here. And right here are these boxes. They were actually left when we bought this house. There were several things that were left in the house when we bought it and moved in 4 years ago. And these are just kind of this box thing. So we've got some water barrels and things in there, and it gets kind of hard to squeeze in here because this is about my width right here from the Costco shelves. And this right here, I do have a little bit of more room here, but down here I don't have a lot of room, and there's just junk all over it. It needs to get cleaned up. So I measured. I'm actually going to turn these around. You'll be able to see it better on the next part of the video, and I'm just going to turn these around and stack them so that I can get in here and make it easier to just kind of use this and just clean this junk up, because I just got too much crap in here, and I figured why the hell not. It just seems like something to do today that I wasn't planning on doing. I love having things organized and all of that, and so just excited to kind of do that. Just give me something cool to do. So in just a minute here, I'll show you what it looks like. All right, well, thank you for hanging in there with me as usual. It always takes me longer to do everything than I think it will. But I took these two boxes, and you can kind of see the outline here. I was able to get these 3 5-gallon water jugs back in. That's where we've kept them. It keeps them off the concrete, so it's not absorbing the taste of concrete into the water. But instead of having those two lined up against this wall, turning them like this, I was able to get them past this cabinet. I had some trim left over that you can see right there that just was from the remodel of the house. We may have to fix a couple things, so I got it out of the way. So it makes it easier. So as I'm coming in here, I don't have everything sticking out here. I've got a lot more room to move around. It makes it easier to get into my cabinets here like this, but it also allowed me to get back to this when I had everything jammed up here and I had the trim right here. I couldn't get to stuff, so I've got all my different tape guns. I've got some different clamps and things here, and then I have some different fittings and things like that, screws, things up there. So I'm able to get in there. It really kind of opens it up and makes it nice. I do have to put the fishing poles in still. They were just kind of laying against here. But in doing that, it really kind of opened things up. And like I said, this was not something I was planning on doing today. My grandson's still asleep, and so I just thought, why not? Let's just go around and do it. I needed my son to help me lift this second one up. It was really awkward. It was heavy. There wasn't a lot of room to get around, and we had to maneuver it, and so that was kind of annoying. That was part of the thing. That took a little bit longer, but I cleaned up stuff. I've got all my caulking and adhesives and different things up top, and then I've got just all my miscellaneous metal junk there, and a couple water bottles that were in the freezer that I'll just keep because we take them camping and that kind of thing. So I have a lot of stuff I need to go through, and that is my goal in the next couple of months, to go through this area and then the main part of the garage. Just get rid of stuff. We got too much crap. I love having my gear. I love having it organized. I like my camping, my outdoors, paracord, all that kind of stuff. But I have too much stuff, so I need to kind of get some of it cleaned up. But that was just something, took me just over an hour, but feels really nice to kind of get that up. The only problem I ran into is my wife has, I don't know if that's some type of turkey baster or something like that. In moving the box in, we broke the plastic knob off. So got to figure that out. I'm going to have to replace that for her. So hopefully she doesn't need to use that for a little bit, or else we'll just be using the Leatherman to turn it on and off. So as always, thank you for watching Outdoor and Skills. I'd love to hear your organizational tips or how you kind of do things to keep all your stuff organized. I know I'm not the only one out there that likes to have stuff organized. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you out there.